another disappointing finish with a lot of uncharacteristic goals. What's going on?
Yeah, that's the disappointing part. The preventable goals all seem to have come in a spell. You don't often see Cali get beat from there. He's made a boo-boo and held his hand up at half-time for that goal. And we've got caught out for the second as well. Although the second was a great finish. And then Previous gets caught out for the third as well. But we changed it today. We wanted to go and play something different. We wanted to try something different, and for large parts of it, I thought it actually done well. I thought we played them 3 times last season, and didn't really look like winning the game or having lots of possession. Today, I felt we were better against them today, against Orlando. But you're on the end of a defeat because of the goals we gave away.
Was the change in shape, did it have to do with your personnel, or maybe something you wanted to do with the ball?
Yeah, no, I wanted to look at something different with the ball. I wanted to get Pep and Wilf on the ball in the pockets, and that worked really well. But as I say, when you give 2 goals away, you end up chasing a game against a team that are very good on the ball as well. And the third goal comes from us jumping and trying to chase that result. We've had the big chance when Nick got in at the far post and Pep's hit the crossbar. We've had a number of passes come across the edge of the box. I think West has put one wide. I thought there was some really good moments for us today, and I thought we were good on the ball today. But you're not going to win games. If you give the goals away we did today.
Is that something you think you'd like to continue exploring, or just wait and see?
Listen, I felt that we needed a plan B to look at. I thought this was the right time against these to do it. We know each other really well. I think it probably surprised them a little bit as well. But we got caught out with goals, and as I say, you're thinking at 2-0, is it because of the shape, or is it because of mistakes were made? It was mistakes that we made. Thankfully, we persevered with the shape, because it would have been very easy for me to change my mind then and change it. But Wilf then scores a good goal, and I thought we were the team on top then, causing them problems. Unfortunately, Edan had to go off at half time. He had a tight hamstring. Paddy comes on and stands the centre half up in the first minute, and unfortunately screws his shot wide. Stands him up again the next time and wins a corner from it. So we felt that the ascendancy was with us, but as I say, we're still chasing a game when you're 2-1 down.
So talk about the decision to start Edan.
Yeah, it's a 3-game week. I've just felt Paddy's probably got the world on his shoulders at the moment, thinking about scoring goals, and it's maybe affected his performance a little bit. So I just felt it was the right time to give Edan a run, have a look at Edan, knowing that hopefully give Pat took a little bit of pressure off Pat, and then Pat can come on and do what he does. And as I say, nearly got that goal right at the start of the game.
So Tokelamati's a question mark for Saturday then?
It'll be a question mark at the moment with a tight hamstring, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Dean.
Thanks.
All right, Sam. Coach, sorry about the result tonight. Would you consider your formation tonight a 3-4-3, or what kind of variations were you going back and forth between?
No, it was a 3-4-3 today. When we're defending low, then we needed to drop into a back 5, and the second goal comes from not dropping into the back 5. We've only had a couple of days to work on that as well, so it has been tough, but really pleased with how the lads took to it. Some of the lessons that we'll learn from it as well. But it gave us, certainly I felt, a lot more options on the ball offensively.
So let's talk about one of those options offensively. It was said that Zaha's also played striker, and occasionally Palace moved him up into striker. Do you feel like he gives you better options on the sides or coming up the middle?
I think he can do both. I signed him as a player who can play off the side, and he does that really well. But when he receives the ball in small pockets, he can go and beat people, and he saw that with the goal, a great little combination with, I think it was Westy, and a really good finish. So I thought it was a good performance from him today, and he's getting better at the moment.
But on the other hand, with the stress of a new formation, you had three center backs all playing on the back line, out of position, unless except for Priv. What kind of challenges did you see from that for this new sort of setup?
Yeah, well, they're not really out of position if you think about it, because we build with a three anyway. When we play a back four without the ball, Tim's been playing most of the season at left back, so being inside a little bit more is not too different. And Addy, I thought, played really well tonight as well. So, I wasn't too disappointed with the centre backs. I thought they did well, apart from Priv's got caught stepping up on the last goal.
Do you think this 3-4-3 setup's still on the menu, or still a tool in the tool belt, or did you have to take it back?
No, I think it'll be on the menu for different games when I feel we need it. Today was one of them where I wanted to have a look at it, and unfortunately the result's gone against us because of the goals we conceded, and you can't hide away from that.
And then finally for me, was Orlando particularly hard today? It seemed like they did a really great job overloading the box overall at the beginning of the match, and it just set a momentum into the game that it was tough for your guys to recover from.
No, not really. I mean, we defended our box quite well. They've scored 2 goals, one from 25 yards, one from the angle from 18 yards, which was a really good strike. And one where the lads burst through when Privs has tried to step. So all in all, I was okay with how we defended the box. But you can't. Unfortunately, when mistakes happen, it costs you at this level.
Thanks, Coach. Safe travels.
Cheers. Thanks.
Thanks, Sam. We'll move to Steve.
Hey, Dean. There seemed like it was a little bit sloppy on the ball in key moments at times tonight when the team was advancing into the Orlando half, and a pass is misplayed that just seemed to kill momentum there. Were you seeing that as well?
I wasn't, to be honest, Steve. I thought we were good on the ball tonight. I thought we got some decent balls into the area. I thought our touch in the area at times could have been better. I thought our timing in the area could have been a little bit better. How we presented the ball for somebody else to have a shot could have been a little bit better as well. So there were moments I felt that we had to tidy up in and around their box, but getting up to the edge of their box, I thought we did really well, and I thought the system helped that. We've got our wing back arriving at the far post for Pep Biel's chance, and we've got one wing back crossing it, the other one heading it across, and unfortunately Pep just couldn't keep his shot down. I think at 2-2 we go and win the game. So there was a lot of positives I can take from it. Certainly from the game, and I thought the energy the lads showed today was excellent as well.
What's the morale of the team right now?
Morale's good. I mean, it's never nice to go and lose 4 MLS games on the spin, but I've said to you before, 2 of them I don't feel we should have got beaten. Today it could easily have been a draw if we don't give away the goals that we did. Performance-wise was okay, so yes, listen, the lads will be disappointed because we felt that there's been games that we could have won and unfortunately haven't.
Does that create any kind of internal pressures just to right the ship?
No, not really. As I've always said, you can only control your performance, and that's what I want the players to think about. So, yeah, I don't like losing more than anybody else, just like anybody else. But you've got to take some positives from it. We tried something different today, and on another day that would have gone really well.
Thank you.
Cheers, Steve.